What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So running a little late this morning, about to head to church in a little bit. Actually, not going to have time to edit this and get it uploaded in the morning like I normally would. This will come out after lunch. For those of you wondering, why didn't the weekly rotation come out in the morning like it normally does? That's why. So it's week number 304 in the weekly rotation, and I've got quite the bit of variety here. We've got some clones, we've got some designers, we've got some niche, we've got some fresh, we've got some that's slightly heavier, a little more dapper, a little more casual. We've got a little bit of a kind of a mix of everything, if you will. So, great week as per usual. I mean, I don't know what else to say, right? There's links down below if you want to check out any of these. Of course, you don't have to buy nothing and watch these videos, but let's dive into this rotation. Stay tuned. Starting off on Sunday was what I wore to church, was what I wore the rest of the day. Basically, I did do a little refresh, kind of mid-afternoon, if you will, because I wasn't really getting, because I only get like 6 to 8 hour range of longevity, but it gets a bit close to the skin after like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It doesn't have the strongest sillage out there after like, I would say the 4-hour mark, but I still love this fragrance. It's Orion from Tiziana Terenzi, their version of Aventus. This is more earthy, leathery, woody. It's not quite as like sweet fruity as like the apple and pineapple. I get more of the darker tart elements to the fruitiness. Again, very earthy comparatively to Aventus, but clearly smells like Aventus. This is some good stuff. This is a stronger masculine tone to it, ergo a more serious side to the Aventus style profile. Glad to have it. Had a decant of it years ago. I'd been wanting to check it off the list for a long time. I don't know if it was beginning of this year. I think maybe beginning of this year was when I finally picked it up, maybe end of last year, something like that. It doesn't get reached for a lot, but it was nice to reach for it. It smells damn good. Wife definitely enjoys it. It's Orion from Tiziana Terenzi. When I got the shower, why this? I don't know. It caught my eye, so I said, what the hell? Atelier de Source, Blanc, Polychrome, citrus green, fresh. Has little gold flakes in it and everything. This was sent to me by my guy, Jason Vercher. He had just sent it over because he's like, hey, it's collecting dust. You can have it. I believe this is like the second time I wear it since he sent it to me. It's just that beautiful, crisp citrus, fresh green, woody, just very clean, like summertime dapper. You can, this like linen shirt kind of stuff. I don't know why I was in the mood for it out the shower. Like I said, it caught my eye. I pulled the cap and sniffed it. I said, what the hell? Gave myself a few sprays. That's basically the story of why this got chosen. So out the shower, Atelier de Source, Blanc, Polychrome. My favorite clone released this year, Afnan Rare Reef. Similar to Pacific Chill, like very similar. It has subtle differences, but I mean, let's call it what it is. This is more than inspired by. This is much more clone of, in my opinion. Fruity, citrusy, super watery, aquatic, a little fresh green, a touch of spice, woods, musk. All the elements are here. Strong performer, very strong performer. It's in that $35 to $40 range now. I think it's in the sweet spot of price point. Performance is great. You can wear this for everything. It's very versatile while being a tropical fragrance. That's why I say it's a great release. There's a lot of clones, a lot of affordable fragrances from Middle Eastern brands that came out this year that were really, really good. Across the board, all the different categories, there's really good stuff's been coming out. We're kind of in a Renaissance era of fragrance in many ways, where it's flooded. Let's call it what it is. Very flooded. You know, there's special things coming out there, but there's also really good affordable stuff that's popping up here and there as well. This being one of the main ones for this year. It's definitely a personal favorite of mine. It's Afnan Rare Reef. It's great to wear this one, by the way. Then we got the shower. Speaking of great stuff that came out beginning of the year, end of last year, something like that. My favorite from Paris Corner. Coconut Lagoon. We had a good shave. The usual blend. You know, about halfway down on that aftershave splash of Caribbean Island, which is a Virgin Island water clone. I have the shave soap as well. People keep telling me it's out of stock, so I'm going to have to reach out to Muhammad and see if they're making any more of this in the future, because I'll tell you what, when that gets low enough, I'm going to need more. I'm going to need another soap and splash, because whenever this bottle runs out, because little by little, I'm going to run out of this bottle. I wear it every week. I love wearing it as part of this kind of duo with the shave set. But when I shave, I like it. I like it a lot. I continue to rave about this. It's sugared citrus and coconut, caramel, vanilla. It's not quite Virgin Island water, but it's, again, it's the thing you can closest tie it to. I guess that's why they blend so well, because this is a dupe of Virgin Island water. This is the boozy, creamy coconut pina colada blended drink, whereas this is all the sugars and citrus and candy and That's why it's in the Ministry of Gourmand line. It's very edible, sugary sweet, right? So out the shower, my favorite combo with Coconut Lagoon. Moving into Tuesday, we've got quite the double whammy here. Two personal favorites. I think this is one of the best Xerjoff fragrances to start with. During the day, we went with 40 knots. It's a little spicy, aquatic, ambery, woody. I get a little bit of a lot of things. Salty. Really good. Really, really good. And I had somebody in my Scent of the Day short saying, the way you describe it smells absolutely nothing like that to me. I guess, you know, I guess people have different noses. Then I don't know what to tell you, because that's what the motherfucker it smells like to me. I don't know how else to describe it other than how it smells to me, sir. That was very random. I've had a lot of people that agree with me, but this one was like 100% not how it smells. It's like, is yours fake? You sure you got 40? I don't know. Anyway, but maybe some of you are like, it doesn't really smell like that to me either. I don't know what to tell y'all. That's what it smells like to me. And it's quite versatile, I think. I think you can wear this one year round. A little heavier for the summer than most, but you can still pull this one off. It's not too heavy or too dense of a fragrance to wear. It's not too warm or earthy or anything like that, or heavily sweet and, you know, thick, powdery. Like, that's a lot of things where it kind of makes a fragrance a little too much for summertime. This, not so much. I'm a fan. And you can get this one affordably. 50 mLs and 100 mLs. You can get in that low 100s to mid to upper 100 range. It's good stuff. It was nice to reach for it. High compliment factor too, super mass appealing. During the day, 40 knots. And then I got the shower. Kind of my go-to time to wear this one. Khadlaj Island, my favorite Le Beau Le Parfum cologne over Hawas Malibu. Ever so slightly. That's a monster performer and a phenomenal fragrance in its own right, and I'm happy to have it. And normally I would go for the twist over the like one that's kind of trying to be the exact fragrance. This was trying to really be Le Beau Le Parfum. I don't know, it's just smooth. I love the atomizer. It smells so good. The bottle's really nice. Like, I don't know, it's just something about the total package makes me reach for it. I don't know. I just really love this bottle. Even of the three, they have Island Dreams and then Vanilla Dunes. I still think this is the best looking bottle with that green gradients to it. I just love this fragrance. It's really good. Totally worth picking up. Now, if you have Le Beau Le Parfum, do you need it? Absolutely not. Super redundant. But if you don't have Le Beau Le Parfum, this is the alternative I recommend. Out the shower, Khadlaj Island. Moving into Wednesday. So, had a lot going on. Had a couple of appointments to do. So I wanted something versatile, something a little dapper. Wasn't just wearing gym clothes or athletic apparel. So I went with Bleu Noir EDP from Narciso Rodriguez. Citrusy, juicy, peppered. A little musky, but very much vetiver based. A nice woody vetiver that's not super earthy. It's on the fresher side of things. Very clean, everyday wear. A little soapy. I mean, it just works. This is a beautiful, woody, aromatic, masculine fragrance that just gets the job done. No matter the situation, I think it just works. 50 mLs like this, you can get for around 50 bucks. It's a slightly above average performer. It's not too in your face, but it's not on the weak side. We need to worry about refreshing all the time, at least not for me. And like I said, overall performance is pretty good for this one. Real value for your money here from a designer. During the day, Bleu Noir EDP. And then when I got out the shower, my other favorite clone of Pacific Chill, the one that was the favorite first, Lucianno Coastal Breeze, where this is a more accurate depiction of Pacific Chill. It's a lower quality smelling depiction of Pacific Chill, whereas the oils are higher quality and the performance is dialed up greatly on this one. This is the better buy, in my opinion. This one's a bit more accurate. This one smells like cheaper synthetic clone version of Pacific Chill, and that's exactly what the hell it is, right? Oh, it smells so good though. Smells so good, and I just love Pacific Chill. So everything Pacific Chill, amazing to me. It's the only Louis Vuitton bottle I've ever actually bought is I have Pacific Chill. So I like checking out some of the clones, and this one, for the money, not too shabby. I still would recommend, if you want more performance and a richer smell, go with Rare Reef. But if you want the more accurate and even fresher fragrance, this is a fresher fragrance overall. Really good out the shower, really good gym fragrance, really good on a high heat day too. Luciano's Coastal Breeze. Moving into Thursday, we've got a couple of good ones here. And every time I talk about kind of Sauvage-esque, I always have a couple of people that say it smells nothing like Sauvage, then that blows my freaking mind. I don't know how people don't get any Sauvage relation here. I'm not saying it's exactly Sauvage. I feel like people, when I say similar to, they think I mean exact. Just like when people that say, you know, terrible longevity, I can't smell it after 2 hours. I think they're talking about projection. Because most of the time it's a fragrance that most people get 8 to 10 hours out of. And they're like, its longevity is terrible. I only get like an hour and a half, 2 hours. That sounds like the projection rating, big dog. So there's a lot of confusion with people's understanding and what they're trying to say sometimes, and the way they're saying it to me anyways. Because Gisada Ambassador smells like a very tropical fruity version in many ways of Sauvage to me. I mean, I just don't know how you can't relate it to it. Yeah, Sauvage is a more peppery fragrance. This one still has that metallic shower gel feel. It's just very fruity. Very, very fruity. Great performer, highly complimented, mass appealing stuff. It's really good fragrance. Really good fragrance. I actually prefer this to something like Sauvage EDT. That's why I haven't reached for it in a while. And I was like, yeah, I need to reach for this fragrance. It's just that good. Of course, wife's a big fan. Anything in the realm of Sauvage, anything in Broxton, really, wife's a fan. And this very much smells like a tropical version of it in many ways. Not exactly the same fragrance, obviously, but reminiscent for sure. I guess I'm just going to have to argue with people forever on this. It's the way I interpret this piece of art. What can I say? Gisada Ambassador. Then I got the shower. I've been wearing a lot of niche out the shower this week. Why? I don't know. Just random choices. Affinessence Combava-Cedrat. Cedrat. Yeah, Cedrat. Sorry, not Cedrat. Cedrat Iris is the other one I have. This is beautiful, sharp, and juicy lemons with all the different cedar woods. There's like 3 different cedar woods in here. It's woody citrus. It's beautiful. It's fresh. It's actually a pretty good performer. The opening is amazing. The color of this juice is very fitting. Super, super lemon. Sharp. Sharp. It has an edge, like fresh cut, just lip puckering, just type of lemon. It's amazing. Great on a high heat day. Great out the shower. We just needed a nice invigorating fragrance. Kind of liven you up a bit. It's just so fresh. This is amazing. I'm so glad to have this fragrance. Fantastic type of stuff. Again, surprising performance too, like 6 to 7 hour range and longevity. About an hour of really strong projection before it calms down pretty greatly. It's not a crazy sillage monster. You know, it'll trail a little bit, you know. But yeah, definitely one that I wouldn't want to bathe in because it's super, super potent in the opening. But it's one that, you know, every couple of hours, what the hell, refresh, relive that amazing opening. Out the shower, Affinessence Combava-Cedrat. Now moving into Friday, had to shave again because I had some stuff going on Saturday where I didn't need all the stubble. And again, I wanted to be freshly shaved, relatively freshly shaved for church today as well. I couldn't grab everything with both hands because the shave stuff is quite a few products. You'll see in a second. Some of you would know why if I say it's multiple products. But as far as during the day, the iconic Rasasi Hawas, the original. We did a ranking of the 8 men's versions of this fragrance that I have the other day. And I was like, what the hell? I haven't worn the original in a long time. It's still him. It's still that good. Great performer. Fruity, sweet, aquatic, a little spicy. With that bubblegummy type of feel, high compliment factor. It's a cheap synthetic smelling fragrance up close. But man, this stuff performs. Of course, another one the wife's a fan of. These youthful, boyish, like sweet fragrances, the sweet designers. The wife's always a fan of the sweet designers. And admittedly, I like the sweet designers too. Sweet and aquatic, count me in. Invictus style, that's me all day. I love it. During the day, Rasasi Hawas, great performer. Love this fragrance. If it's not performing for you, nose fatigue. So as far as out the shower, let me grab all of the products for Zaharoff Signature Citrine because that was what we decided to shave with for this particular shave. Not shown is the shave soap that goes with the splash. Of course, we got the fragrance and my favorite Zaharoff product, the grooming balm, the lotion. I love, collarbone, neck, front delts, around the side delts, chest, sternum, just that whole area. Just a little dab on each middle finger. Does an entire side. Smooth, brings out the greenery, more of the heart of the fragrance comes out in this. Just so beautiful, beautiful stuff. I'm telling you, this is, if you love this, you love this fragrance, you should have this. Out the shower, Zaharoff Signature Citrine. Finally, on Saturday, my favorite fragrance, aside from the fragrance that's coming very soon, that I'd love to show you guys. It's literally right there, but you can't see it yet. Soon. But I went with Signature Seraphim Bleu, my most worn fragrance. One of the few, you can see the juice level right there. I'm halfway through the first bottle. 10 out of 10 for me. Perfection for me. 10 out of 10. It checks every box on what I would want in a fragrance, from performance, development, scent profile, versatility for my personal everyday life. I can wear this for anything and everything, from a day at the beach with sunscreen and swim trunks on up to, I think I can pull this off easily with a black tie event formal tuxedo. And everything in between, I think it works. That's how you get a 10 out of me. I got to think you're perfect for literally everything that I do. Everything I wear fragrance for. So that's what gets a 10. It's aquatic, it's green, it's crisp, there's a little bit of creaminess from some coconut, it's powdery iris, it's that salty sea breeze type of aquatic, it's nice and musky, it's not over the top sweet. This is beautiful. During the day, Zaharoff Signature Seraphim Blue. And then when I got out the shower, it smells like lemonade with some warm ginger. Memories of summer from Paris Corner. We just talked about Paris Corner must-haves yesterday. And I said, what the hell? Wear it. Beautiful fragrance. Average performer, nothing crazy, 6-hour range. Really sharp and bright for about an hour, hour and a half before it calms down a bit and gets a little close to the skin with some like moderate to mild sillage. Just beautiful stuff. They don't list lemons, but lemon was all over the package. It's a lemon yellow bottle. It smells like lemonade. Ginger warms it up, adds a little brightness to it. Doesn't really make it all that spicy. And that's the main thing. You're going to get a lemonade smell with some ginger, and it's damn good. Out the shower, Paris Corner's Memory of Summers. Screw that all up backwards. Memories of Summer. Well, that was this week's rotation. I appreciate you guys spending a little bit of your Sunday with me. I hope you have a productive upcoming week and a great rest of your Sunday. There's links down below if you want to check any of these fragrances out. Of course, again, you don't have to buy nothing, but they're there for your convenience. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. We'll see you on the next one.